Aloha hoku ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun in this one, and it's all about your energy being truly enchanted. You're definitely in this world, but it's very apparent, I'm hearing, that you're connecting to an otherworldly quality that is within you, and you have the power to compel others with your spellbinding aura. It's almost as if time stands still next to you, and there's definitely this enchanting again energy because there's something around you kind of magnify or amplify an aspect that lays dormant within others, and it kind of begins to, I'm seeing like a spark, like you spark something within others that has, it's like an ancient energy within you that has been awakened. Okay, so what has lain dormant is the knowing that you are infinite potential, okay? And there's something around you kind of awaken that infinite potential within others just by being around you. There is something about this contagious energy or this impact that you have on your surroundings. It's like you pass or transfer light or heat to your surroundings in this exothermic dynamic. So people could definitely have a hypnotic fascination about you, and they know that you're connecting to something, but they don't necessarily know what it is. But it's almost very fascinating, you know, when you're kind of watching something very out there, it's very eccentric and you don't really know what's going on, yet I'm hearing it speaks to them on a soul level, on a cellular level, I'm hearing. So it's difficult for others to really understand your mental wavelength, and the energy that I was getting was like a Neptunian mind, right? So it's like you're tuning into parallel lives, you're surfing through the plethora of infinite timelines that are readily available for you because you're conscious of that, right? And people witness you kind of, I was hearing like kind of drift off or move away into other mental spheres. So this could be an energy in regards to like maybe you daydream a lot, right? And you may be there, I'm hearing in the physical, but your mind is traveling and you're a great traveler, and the great traveler is the one that knows how to travel with the mind. So there could be something about you kind of drift off into other parallels, even in a room full of people. Yeah, there's something around you. Not that you feel so alone, but I feel like you're definitely connected to other things in that room that others may not be able to see or tune into. You could definitely be, again, you've cultivated and restored your psychic abilities that were always accessible to you, but you've managed to access this. And it could also cause like a lot of difficulty in communicating to those around you, simply because others can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. And the quote that was coming through was, be so close to God that people have to find God to get to you, and God is within, so go within. So it's almost like, you know, they're looking externally trying to figure out what you're connecting to, but it can only be connected to through you know, through getting to know thyself. And you kind of make people, and I'm hearing actually inspire others to want to explore themselves to a deeper degree, okay? But yeah, as a result, you basically reach out into this internal network, and it awakens something within the internal networks of others, okay? Anything else? Yeah, what you're tuning into is like an intangible, otherworldly connection. And the other energy that was also coming through was Neptune likes to bring side quests. So this is a path that leads you to collecting items, information, meeting characters, people, ideas, energy, or like fields that you end up going into that are very valuable for your journey. And you would have not been connected to these kind of external networks without attuning to this internal dialogue, right? So this Neptunian otherworldly internal energy that you're tuning into is actually leading you to external places. Neptune kind of passes you these breadcrumbs, and you're listening to your intuition. And there is a time that you guys are coming up to where you're going to be divinely inspired to take action towards something, and it's really important to actually follow through with action, and realize that you're being guided in ways that kind of go beyond the mind during this time. Don't expect everybody to understand, okay? Especially if they have not, I'm hearing, cultivated that connection consciously with the divine within. So yeah, you're going to discover something that's off the broad path. So we're going to see what this is, and this is going to bring new findings that are going to complement something that you have to offer into a new timeline, or something that you're bringing into a new timeline or access point or opportunity that is very unique, and it's going to have an effective impact, okay? So you're going to definitely have an effective impact There are new dimensions of yourself that you're going to be discovering, that you're going to be uncovering, and you're going to find a lot of treasures and along your way. And I was seeing like an X marks the spot energy too. So even though others don't understand how you've obtained this map, it's very fascinating to witness you embark on this journey and how that's actually going to lead you to very like tangible rewards or results. And I definitely get a strong energy around Neptune just entering into Aries as a whole. We're being kind of prepared for this, so there is something that you're kind of being guided to take action towards in the physical, and it is being kind of orchestrated by a higher power, or the non-physical realm. So Neptune is going to leave you breadcrumbs, and these are going to be valuable pieces of the puzzle that are going to later on make a larger cohesive picture for you, where you're going to look back and realize every step was so necessary to be able to create the empire, right, Aries energy, or the legacy that you're destined to leave, okay, behind after this experience. So anything else, you're tuning into your faith, you're tuning into your intuition and your subconscious, and you're living life to the fullest by following these tides. And there's a brand new celestial chapter that's about to unfold in front of your eyes as a result of this. So the other energy I was receiving was it literally looks like you're tuning into the 𝓣𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓼 energy, which is Christ consciousness, right? It's like you're transcending just the matrix, that dimensional linear construct, and you're leveraging as a quantum being during this time, paying attention to your quantum technologies, which is your heart space, right? And also your third eye. So your imagination is giving you a preview of life's upcomings. You are gaining foresight into your destiny before it unfolds. And it feels like I'm hearing the energy feels very amplified for you during this time. And you're kind of retrieving some kind of information and you're bringing it back to your experience on Earth, right? As you're venturing into these other realms, into these other dimensions, you're kind of acting on that. And I was getting a strong Titan energy, right? Like Neptunian Titan energy. And for others, it's almost like there's an unpleasant surprise when meeting you in some ways, because your atmosphere is opaque to visible life, which is preventing others from being able to actually uncover or unveil the mysteries that they can only see on the surface. But even then, they can't see the depth. Like, they don't understand how you're pulling in this information from hidden sources. It's like you're tuned in to this infinite wellspring of knowledge, and they want to be able to have that connection, but they are not going to find that connection by seeking it externally. It's only going to be found within. So again, it brings me back to that quote, right? Be so close to God, be so close to source, that other people have to get to know the source inside of themselves, the infinite potential inside of themselves, to actually be able to see what it is that you're seeing and pick up on the things that you're picking up on. All right, so it does remind me of the Emerald Tablets Thoth quote, where he says, "Make it hard for the seeker to tread, thus will the weak and wavering be rejected, thus will the secrets be hidden and guarded, and preserve them and hide them in symbols, so that the profane may laugh and denounce." So you guys are, again, you're holding your purpose, you are strong in your wisdom, right? And you are pure in your heart as you embark on this journey. And that's leading you to literally enter into a new time where there is a new path that will begin to unfold. So yeah, it's a very interesting energy. You could be feeling more than you're thinking right now. And it reminded me of the Voyager energy. I don't know if you guys have heard of Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, but Voyager 1 got basically catapulted off into space and ended up getting kind of lost, if that makes sense. It kind of ventured off beyond the solar system, and then it came back with its discoveries, right? But they thought that it was gone forever. So it's almost like this was a bold decision, right, that you guys are going to be called to make. And the energy around it is that you're about to make a step into the unknown, right? Every attempt that you're about to make is a step into the unknown, and the unknown holds beautiful discoveries, okay? So we're going to see what this is, but there's something incredible that you're about to walk into. There's something incredible that you're going to experience as a result of following this internal map. And these are beyond the boundaries of the solar system. So that, again, this is something that kind of goes beyond the human experience. There is like a non-physical aspect of yourself that is guiding you, okay? It's like returning to the formless nature, right? And I was also writing something around others are about to find out. Maybe you went into a period of isolation. Maybe some people haven't heard of you, or even if you've been in a room full of people, like you've chosen not to speak, you'd rather not speak, you know? So you could kind of feel like that. And the last kind of scene, I call it the stars align in your favor as a result of this. So in the late 1970s, a rare event occurred in the solar system where there was a planetary alignment that happens every 175 years. And this is about you being given an opportunity to study multiple kind of like things in a single mission. So there's something about the way that this aligns for you, the way that you're able to collect these puzzle pieces on this side quest, right? On these breadcrumbs that the universe is leaving you right now, the synchronicities that you're receiving is going to, I'm hearing like it's going to be a hole-in-one. You know, I'm seeing somebody bowl and then they hit a strike. So there's something around the way that that you embark on this smooth transition is like no other. It's like, it's where your preparation is meeting a huge alignment or huge opportunity. So yeah, this brought new discoveries, and I was also seeing Jupiter energy too, so that kept the Voyager within the solar system. And after what appears to be a setback initially, maybe feeling like nobody really understands you, is going to lead to an unexpected success. And I was seeing Jupiter enter into his exaltation, which is going to happen this year in June. So this is where a plant really thrives and blooms, which I feel like you guys are, because you're tuning into very beneficial influences during this time. And again, they could be otherworldly as well, but that's going to lead to very tangible results in this reality. But yeah, I was seeing also Saturn energy too, so there could be something about you're having more of an optimistic outlook. Even when there are obstacles, you're seeing the equivalency of opportunity that lies there, and you do have definitely this level of protection as you embark on this journey. Again, it's like you're voyaging, you know, it's that type of energy. So I want to see what this energy is. Honestly, there was a lot coming through, but let's go ahead and take a look at, let's see first what you're actually tuning into that I'm hearing has others very like curious. Okay, let's see. Sure, why not? Okay, let's actually get a Cosmos Oracle message. What are you connecting to right now? Like, what are you picking up on? Because I'm seeing you surfing through like infinite fractals of yourself, infinite timelines, and you're choosing the highest possible one, right? Wow, we have a lot. Okay, we have dark energy first. That's the only one that came up, right? So the only thing that you're sure about is that it's time to kind of embark on a journey in the unknown. This talks about the mysteries of life, but it talks about you're discovering your full potential as a result of that, as kind of moving through this mysterious time. Let me go ahead and read dark energy. I haven't even flipped the other ones around. The other ones have all turned this way up, right? So there's something around this. Okay, we have 333, have parsec. And then we also have magnetic field. Yeah, there could be something that you're being guided towards. And this talks about major growth. And 3333 is about the gratitude that you guys have cultivated. I feel like you're super grateful for, I'm hearing coming back to the remembrance that you're never really alone, you know? Dark energy talks about the mystery and an undiscovered potential. Okay, so dark energy is the most prevalent in the universe and is of unknown origin. It's in the darkness where we find our most valued talents, passions, and motivations. The darkness is not always about going down into the basement to look for pain. Dark energy is universally defined as unknown energy. What if you were being a certain version of yourself, thinking that this is your full potential? What if there is a lot more to discover by turning on the flashlight? There is much more to discover, and the flashlight is your awareness. Like, your awareness really is your torch, your awareness of yourself. And I'm hearing like there is something around consciousness. You're able to observe when consciousness is not aware of itself, like deities that are still lost and sleeping in matter and have not yet woken up, right? Or become lucid inside of this, you know, third dimensional dreamscape. I'm hearing for some reason a dreamscape. You could kind of feel like, I'm seeing like a roomscape as well, like an escape room. There could be something about you having to find certain keys and clues, and again, like these different breadcrumbs to unlock like a new passage. And there is something around that, the mysteries of the universe, like you're tuning into that. And again, it's hidden in signs and symbols, right? So other people may laugh and denounce. Yeah, super interesting. All right, I forgot what I was going to say. And it's interesting because after that you have Dark Nebula, which talks about hiding the treasures of light. So there could be something around, this is something that is being hidden for a reason. Parsec, let me go ahead and read a section of this. PPP. Okay, parsec is talking about the distance between this thing. So this is a pause for a new flow. Okay, so there could be something around kind of pausing. I'm seeing the card that says facing the unknown is the only option right that you have right now if you do want to progress on your path. And I'm hearing like the moment is absolutely right for this calculated risk. And past sec, I was seeing it as an energy of what was it, a pause for a new flow. It talks about basically sitting in the nothingness, in the void, and tasting the new. So there could be something in this moment of stillness. Yeah, it says you have basically it's okay to take one final breath and look back at this last room, because I feel like you guys have the keys, like you've received the keys and the codes, because they keep showing me the escape room and there's like a new door that's open, but not everyone can see this door that's opened. So there is something around that, like you're taking one last look in the escape room. This could be about lessons, right, from an old cycle. Maybe this is about experiences, right, and the knowledge that you've cultivated by really reflecting on the experiences, and you're bringing your wisdom, like you're stepping forward into this next room, into this next, let's just say, mystery, armed with wisdom. So this could be like self-trust that you've been able to cultivate within yourself in regards to being able to be guided by the eternal light within you, okay, through any kind of challenges. You're seeing that it's an opportunity to discover your full potential and your potential to overcome any adversity that you may face. And I'm seeing the Queen of Wands energy, so this could be in regards to a creative vision that you do have, and you are about to meet like-minded individuals as well as you step into this new room, okay, which is super interesting. So magnetic field, let's go and take a look at magnetic field, which is obviously something new that not only you're attracted to, but something that new that you guys are actually attracting in as a result of the way that you're moving. So the space where things happen. So again, you're kind of creating space, you know. So a force field that is always found surrounding a source of magnetic energy. And this could be something that's alluring, right? It's almost like how, I don't know if you guys have been like in escape rooms with people that are really, really good at it, but that's what I'm seeing. It's almost like, how are you doing this? You know, it's like, like, you know, it's like you don't understand, right? You just don't, I don't understand, you know? That's what I'm seeing. And I'm hearing it specifically in another language as well, like I don't understand. Like where it's I'm seeing someone who's like bilingual, but it feels like you're speaking a complete different foreign language, and you have this language with the universe, you know. It's like, again, you speak some kind of Morse code and they're like, how do you understand what that means? It's some kind of synchronicity that you've set up in your life. It could be like a specific connection that you have with your guides that are encoded into your field, but there's very specific messages that are coming through for you and you alone. But yeah, it says as you move closer to the point of origin, the intensity grows and it disperses at the speed of light. It's here where the elements are sensitive to magnetism interact with it. Outside this field, no such effects occur. So again, this is like your own force field. There's something around your own magnetosphere. And the thing is, you have all of these different spheres, like you have infinite spheres around your body, but there is a level of almost like, you see that lightning, that's bioelectricity, right? And you're a bioelectrical being. So there is something about this being passed down through the membranes, right? Through these different dimensional layers of yourself. And it's coming to almost like anchoring into this vessel, and this information that you're basically downloading that's coming from other realms, but they're projected from the interdimensions within you. You know, it's like there is an otherworldly quality that is guiding the human. You know, there's higher fractals of yourself, right, existing in these higher dimensions or higher frequencies, and there is almost this intercommunication that's happening with the oracle within you, and it's assisting you when it comes to anchoring information that is not just healing, but also assisting you when it comes to optimal navigation in this next phase, right, in this next stage. So I'm also hearing, and also departing from things that just are not congruent with this next phase or stage. So magnetic forces distribute themselves within the space surrounded by their magnetic source. Okay, so again, this is some things that you're literally pulling into you. It's like things that you're drawing into your experience. And I'm hearing like there is a sacrifice that is required of you, and that is to make yourself sacred again. So this could feel like a sacred journey that you're embarking on, and then that translates to korban in Hebrew, which means that something near is drawing near, right? Something is drawing near as a result of you kind of embarking on this sacred journey. So yeah, which makes it sensitive to given force. The field lines coverage where the magnetic force is great softest and separate where it is weakest. So there could be something again about strong points of attraction. That's what I'm seeing, like strong points of attraction. And then 3333 is definitely about gratitude. There's something about you're super grateful during this time, and also gratitude is going to amplify your energy too. There could be something about being really grateful that you even cultivated this relationship with yourself and remembered yourself, because many, you know, it takes crisis a lot of the times to actually wake you up and lift the human condition to this point. So I feel like there is something, I'm hearing like move or be moved. There's something around you, like you're moving naturally with this flow of evolution, and you're not focusing on attachment, which again creates your own suffering, right? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm hearing it's time to tell yourself a new story as well. So actually there was a lot of energy coming out surrounding you. Let's go ahead and take a look at a mirror card. The Three of Trees. Okay, this could be something that you are building. The Three of Trees just talk about collaboration, right? There are actually people that are going to help you lay some kind of next layer of bricks, okay? That's what I'm seeing, but you're building, like, you have the right foundation. There is something around, there's so much potential actually by all this space being cleared for you, because I'm seeing somebody buy land, like they're actually buying land, and there is no house there, but they have the potential to build a house. And this is like you rebuilding yourself, because houses in the metaphysical realm represent the soul and the self. So it's almost like you get to build yourself. I'm seeing like a bulldozer. So it could have felt like you kind of had to break down a shell of who you thought you were. Maybe these are like belief systems and how you functioned or operated according to those belief systems, and how they could have limited the expression or flow of your infinite potential in this realm. And there's something about you're going through a complete overhaul and you're rebuilding yourself anew. And there are people as well that are coming into your experience that are assisting you with this. I'm seeing like in the next room, there are actually others who you're going to be able to see eye to eye with, and they can pick up on the things that you're seeing, and also pick up on things that you can't even see as well. So there could be something about like a guiding hand of some sort. Let me go ahead and clarify this though. Let me take a look at that Three of Coins, because I'm quite interested to see what that is. And we have the Knight of Swords. So this is actually going to lead to very rapid momentum. I'm hearing easy breezy. Something is going to be easy breezy, like the way that you lay these bricks. Have you guys seen those have you seen like the people at the factory, like I'm sure it was like a video from India, and they even do this in China as well, to be fair. But there's something around the work ethic, or the workflow in this next stage is effortless. You know, when you just see somebody that is so, and this is the exaltation. Yes, this is the Jupiterian energy. Like you're gonna be I'm hearing like optimal prime, right? But there's something around you're going to be there's something around optimization that's happening. Like this is going to be very, very fluid for you. You're going to be able to operate at your optimal peak. Okay, there's something around you're going to be seeing a peak in the things that you're doing. Again, it's like you're entering into your exaltation. So this is where you're able to operate at your best. This delivers positive influences very effectively. So there is something about an effective forward movement, okay? Like an effective impact. This could be in your career or other life goals that you guys have set for yourself. But how quickly you actually lay these bricks is almost like a huge success, okay? It's like a huge success for you. Let's see, I kind of want to read this interpretation of the Three of Trees and see if there's anything I missed. Three of Trees. This talks about shared goals, determination, and hard work. So again, this could actually be individuals that you have a shared goal with, okay? Others that could be, I'm hearing like even bringing the bricks for you to lay, all right? A man lays bricks as 3 Joshua trees proudly preserve in the desert sun. The Three of Pentacles is also all about like a level up that happens. It embodies discipline and hard work. After focused attention, your work is starting to pay off. This is an opportune time for collaboration. Be willing to grow with others. So that I just said crow, right? So crows is about being prepared to step into a new life. Okay, so there's something around you're actually about to reach a new level, where I'm hearing like of yourself, like you're meeting a new level within yourself, and that's going to be mirrored in the individuals that you come into alignment with. So again, others, so that you can achieve your wildest dreams. So there is something about you're literally about to achieve your wildest dreams, okay? It's like, and the beautiful thing is that this isn't a path that is just handed to you. It's not just a destiny that's handed to you. The beautiful thing about this and just having the land is that you get to build this house, or you, however you want it. You know, it's like you actually, there's something around the architecture mode, like you are the architect of your own life and your own destiny. And there's something about the architectural structure even within you in your multidimensional field has completely shifted as you're brought into this present awareness. That is a portal within itself to have access to infinite potential realities. And there's something around, you're so conscious around how you want to apply your free will right now, that's consciously opening up new timelines for yourself. Okay, so that's very, very interesting around you. All right, anything else? Let's see. All right, let's just pull on this energy as a whole. I kind of want to see what you're discovering, but I feel like there is, okay, contracts. Again, this is like new contracts coming in for you. This could be physical. Again, a lot of you, this is new soul contracts also coming in, like a new level of some kind. You also have Angel of Balance and the Giza pyramids right there, right, which is super interesting, which shows that, again, you're uncovering some kind of mystery. So this could be something that you're about to, I'm hearing you're literally uncovering a mystery that's about to make a mark in history, okay, within a historical timeline. Like this is about to mark a new passage of time that you're entering into, all right, a new experience that you're traveling down in the space-time continuum. Okay, so contracts, this usually actually results in like physical signing on the dotted lines. This could be like a formal business partnership, or just people that are coming into your experiences that you're contracted to work with in some way. So yeah, it represents some kind of co-creative energy in your field. All right, anything else? Yeah, no place like home. This is feeling so authentic. And then look, this person is building a house, right? This talks about the people that you're going to be attracting into your life, the things that you're doing. Oh my goodness, it feels so authentic. It's where, again, your most sophisticated, multidimensional aspects of self begin to really express itself through this vessel. And yeah, we have the here and now, which is literally about the present awareness. It's like you're focusing on what feels authentic to you as this version of yourself, right? There's a lot of things that you guys have outgrown. There's a lot of things that you're growing into. Okay, right, we also have a falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. This basically talks about what we spoke about. There are falling angels and there are fallen angels. So the fallen angels are, again, the deities who are lost in sleeping matter, the ones who basically are unconsciously repeating cycles of suffering by attaching to basically old paradigms or old ways of doing things, still functioning under the same belief systems. And those beliefs are really creating limitations in regards to being able to literally break out of a shell of who they believe themselves to be or who they've convinced themselves to be. I'm hearing on who the world has convinced them to be. And they're just reinforcing the same kind of expectations that others have always had of them, or that they've always had of themselves. But there's something around you kind of shaking up the algorithm within your life during this time, and it's leading to everyone look at you very, very differently. It's like the experiences that you once attracted to you based off of an old vibration, right, via resonance, are shifting. It's like you're breaking free from literally like the nucleus of like a family or interconnected network, and you're bursting free via this point of divergence that you're creating for yourself, where you're operating in a new frequency, you're entering into a new dimensional frequency, right? And now you're bringing in new resonant experiences, new networks, right? That are assisting you. I'm hearing like this is like a global process. I don't know why that's coming through. Now, with this energy, it talks about you being so singly focused on a goal that you remove every other superfluous distraction. So there could be unsolicited advice that could be coming in from others, which usually tells you more needs about the giver than the receiver anyway. And usually, you know, again, all opinions actually are linked to a personal history. So they usually are confessions in disguise, where you may be doing things and it makes other people feel uncomfortable simply because it's not in like congruent with a point of reference that they've always had about you. So a lot of you are breaking free from expectations or limitations that others have set upon you. And you're not doing this like prove anyone wrong or anything. It's like you're doing this for yourself. You know, you're doing this because you're becoming conscious of yourself and patterns and cycles that just are no longer in alignment with your highest expression. That's all this is. And it's not personal, it is vibrational with this energy. Okay, so that's super interesting too. So yeah, it's not the time to go unconscious. Keep focusing on where you're being called, and you can use like the falling angel, right, which is all about surrender, as altitude to lift your wings and just spread free. And yeah, there's something around you. Basically, the quote that's coming up is that, you know, birds are safe in a cage. Maybe this is your comfort zone in some way, or an old environment and old ways of doing things, old connections, whatever this is. But that's not what God made birds for. God did not make birds to sit in a cage. They have wings for a reason. And I feel like you guys are about to use and discover your wings in a new way. And that's literally going to take you onto new sceneries and new heights. Okay, this could be about aspirations that you're setting for yourself. But what used to be your ceiling is about to become your floor, okay? Because you're going through a huge upgrade here energetically. And that's leading to an upgrade in your external reality. That's literally being projected from inside of you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at a gateway of the light activation. We have Shamalet initiations that kind of flip there, and then we have the Thoth light codes energy too. So there could be something about a light initiation. These are two initiative energies, and all initiations is about you guys. I'm hearing being called by something that is subject to forces beyond your control, which is about like you kind of shifting on a cellular level. Like you're literally going through an energetic upgrade. Like an initiation is to release everything that no longer serves you, to make room for new things. Now we also have the Akashic records and memories of Atlantis, which is super interesting, right? The Akashic records is you guys basically focusing on the connection that you have to the earth, right? And I'm hearing again, you are comprised of all of these elements too, so there could be memory that you guys are actually recovering. Now with the Akashic records, is a very interesting thing, because when the human condition lifts in this way, you begin to look at life through the eyes of the soul, and you begin to see where operating in certain limitations actually become your biggest point of suffering. Operating under certain belief systems creates such huge limitations where you cannot access potential timelines that would be so exciting for you. And it's where the human begins to see that they have really held themselves back through their attachment to belief systems, through their attachment to certain environments. When you have literally a plethora of infinite timelines that is revealed to you as you look at the Akashic records, you see where ancestral wounds that you are kind of unconsciously repeating actually lead to suffering. Like they lead to timelines full of suffering because you're resisting change. And in that moment, you understand so clearly within every fiber of your being that change is not what hurts, it's the resistance to change that actually hurts. So what change are you being called to make during this time with the Akashic records? This is about your ancestors having the opportunity to ascend through you because you're choosing change, because you are becoming the change, right? And things change when you do. And there's something around, because you're changing, you're beginning to witness literally your world changing before your eyes, okay? As you're operating under this new optimal function. Now, we also have memories of Atlantis, which is super interesting. Technology, spiritual acceleration, progress. So again, with this energy, there's something around, again, mysteries that are coming through. And again, with Atlantis energy, that's interesting that Thoth was showing his face too. So this could be truths that you guys are uncovering. Again, you even have the key of life really taking center stage during this photo, which is about, again, the eternal key. It's about the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself. It's coming into the alchemical marriage where you have this internal dialogue, right? You're receiving the messages, you're receiving the downloads. Okay, now the masculine aspect is about acting upon that information in the third dimensional realm. And as you act upon that information, you begin to actually activate future timelines for yourself. So there is something around this actually creates the third, right? And this creates in this realm. This is how you create in this realm. It's actually being able to solidify a path for yourself by acting on it. That's what solidifies a potential timeline for yourself. And you're seeing where your inaction has also had actions, all right? It's also had a reaction. Your non-action is also an action, okay? Your cause will have an effect. And you know, Thoth says that all a man is the effect of his cause. So there's something about you taking new action during this time, new causes, and that's having a new effect in your reality. And then with the contract energy, you see the scales of justice, right? This is all about cause and effect. That's what this is. So there's something around a new contract that's coming in as a result of this, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the memories of Atlantis real quick. If I can find it, let's see, here we go. Okay, Memories of Atlantis talks about, again, spiritual acceleration. So there's a lot that happens. This is about highly evolved beings having many spiritual gifts. They are very telepathic, extremely psychic, and known for their ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. So again, this is literally about becoming so conscious of yourself. And yeah, there is a lot, honestly, with this energy that I can get into, but again, we're going to not get into that today because that's a different rabbit hole, but you are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time where the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. So know that this gateway is appearing to you to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Understanding that making decisions for your highest good is ultimately in the highest good of those around you, okay? And the best way to lead is to do that by example, right? Not to infringe your will upon anyone. So and again, we're not here to change or impart anything on anyone. We're here to change ourselves. So where is there a resistance to that? Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. So there's something around you're teaching the vessel, right, the ego, how to work with the spirit. That's really what this is, okay? Instead of having the ego, I'm hearing like try to integrate like having spiritual experiences. It's like, no, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. How can you teach the human, right, and gently guide the human to be able to come into fully alignment with the eternal light that is within you, okay? So yeah, this is like rapid acceleration that's happening for you guys, like rapid acceleration. Now you have Anunnaki light codes as well, which talks about new information that's creating a radical shift in your life because there's a huge end of a cycle, okay, that's happening. And again, you're opening up to this major point of divergence. Now I'm going to probably take a look at some starseed messages here, and then we will probably wrap up. I will take a look at some tea leaf messages too and just see what's coming in this realm. And yeah, let's see. Okay, Akasha, right? Your guidance is divinely guided. So again, you guys are going to be divinely guided on that path. You don't need to see the whole staircase in order to take those first initial steps to get up it. We have just say yes. So again, with Akasha, you guys are definitely tuning into the memory of all that is. You know, the Akashic Records is literally an interconnected database that stores the living memory of every living organism, right? Including every even fractal of yourself, every infinite timeline of yourself. And it definitely requires you to uproot, you know, a lot of fear and transmute a lot of fear that has been holding you back in some way, right? This is fear of the unknown and beginning to actually make friends with the unknown. So we have the cosmic heart, make your life a moving prayer. So again, allow your heart to gently guide you towards your chosen destination. We have the blue flame, integration, activation, spontaneous awakening. And again, this is living in your truth, your highest authenticity, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at some teeth messages, sure, why not, and then we'll close out. Let's take a look at that 3 of coins energy. We have a change for the better does come as you enter into this new kind of escape room. We have good luck as well there. All right, good luck. Some of you could be dealing with a younger man, and what's interesting is that you have a younger man, and then you have doors of opportunity, right? So there could be something about either clearing a blockage or someone, I don't know, maybe something like this, or maybe this is linked for some of you, but there's new opportunities that are waiting for you there as well. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else comes through. We have spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So I do feel like, again, you're consciously choosing to burn certain bridges, and I'm hearing something around, what was it about bridges? Like you're burning bridges to be able to connect new ones. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Especially with Angel, because again, you have a broken bridge. Let me see what comes up real quick in my notes when I type in bridge, and then you have an announcement that comes in as a result of that. You have a sincere wish will be granted. So again, that's that thread and needle coming through. And then you also have a two-faced friend. So this could be, again, someone, I feel like that could be a liability to one of these timelines. Let's go ahead and see. Again, it's just not in alignment, I'm hearing, or it's not in accordance with your highest expression. Okay, so let me go and take a look at bridge and see what comes up here. Even in Titan, I said this is a bridge of transference where he wants to go. So you guys are being transferred towards where you'd want to go. I was talking about the story of Atlas here as well. And this isn't like a curse or a burden for you. It's more of a duty or responsibility, especially with the Akashic records, right? It's like you're made up of the selection of choices and decisions that your ancestors had made. Like that's the total summation of you or who you are, right? And there's something around you're choosing higher choices, higher expressions, because you're becoming conscious of how your decisions actually impact not just yourself but also those who have come before you. Okay, and your ancestors are able to ascend through this ascension that's happening as you're ascending to a higher framework of existence when viewing the impact that your choices actually have, you know. So yeah, I also said he's not just holding the earth, he's holding the earth from the heavens. He's more like a bridge or a transference to where he wants to go. So this is a story that gets misinterpreted. It seems like what could be going on in this story of Atlas is saying that your burden, your curse, your duty, responsibility, or suffering is the bridge to your own personal heaven. So again, where your fear is, that's where the work is. Okay, a heaven that is not off in space but is here in the life that is being lived now. The stones you carry will be the stepping stones that you carry forward. So yeah, it's like you are the heaven. I hold my own heaven from my own weight of the world. Okay, so there's something about you guys, again, the selection of choices that your ancestors had made, or breaking a cycle and changing the effect of your lineage by applying a conscious cause. Again, that's having like a very different effect. Those who stepped into certain lineages with ancestral wounds, you kind of bear the weight of that responsibility and transmuting that energy into pure crystalline structure. Okay, so this is actually the Christ consciousness energy that was coming through, which is the Ophiuchus energy, where you transcend the 12, again, just zodiac signs that make up this dimensional plane, right? This is like a solar system that is connected to Earth, and this is about the birth of transmutation of DNA into a high octave within a historical timeline. So this is like the mark that you're leaving in your ancestral lineage, okay? So yeah, you're no longer just existing in these unfair choices, but you're kind of growing stronger. Okay, anything else with the bridge? But yeah, there was a very specific bridge quote that was coming up. I can't think of it now, but you could be just bridging the gap between your trauma and your true self, right? And you're realizing that you're not your trauma, right? You are not your suffering, and you're kind of transcending from that point. Anything else? We have a bridge into a new reality. A bridge that's connecting you. The bridge in the Shaman's Dream Oracle message talks about literally an old paradigm dissolving and that no longer being a liable option for you, right? It's no longer a viable option. I'm hearing it's actually liable, okay? Anything else? A bridge between the past and the present holds the key towards unlocking new dimensions of understanding. So that could be something that you're tuning into. That's interesting. Let me bring that to the top. Anything else? This also could be the bridge of vulnerability, okay, to make friends with the unknown. I can't find it, but there was a great bridge. You were also flying above a bridge in the astral realm and others were admiring this, so there could be something about you doing that. But yeah, there's certain bridges that you're burning to make room for new bridges that you can cross. This is a bridge connecting you to your highest timelines, literally. The bridge is holding space for the paradox existing in this world and being able to cross the bridge into unity. Okay, bridging the gap between your actions and belief systems indicates that you need to grab an opportunity going on forward. This is an incredible new start, travel, or transition for you. Yeah, I feel like you're bridging the gap between your belief systems and your actions, okay? And your actions are kind of reinforcing these new set of beliefs that you hold about yourself now. Okay, anything else? Yeah, and there's a bridge. The bridge of the song says, oh, take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I've learned. Okay, so there could be something about the lessons that you guys have learned. Anything that kills me, what does that say? Makes me feel alive. So there's something about a rebirth that's happening for you as well. Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. You definitely have the Cleopatra effect as well, because that's coming up here, where you're seen as this like a timeless guide. and you're wielding this power very gracefully. Okay, all right, I'm gonna love and leave you there. I can honestly probably talk about this all day, but like, this is a critical junction in your life. Okay, yeah, you're creating a new bridge of understanding, I'm hearing, with yourself as well. Okay, I will see you guys very, very soon. In fact, let me close out with one angel number message, and then I'll love and leave you right there. 1, 2, 3, vision. Everything is falling into alignment here. It says your path will not look identical to anyone else's, and that's what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels most connected to you, the path that continues to lead you in alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. My path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. Okay, and this may just be a bridge that only you can see, right? We talk about the Hierophant energy, so this is your connection to a higher power. Okay, right, I love you guys so much. I will see you very, very soon. If you're not already subscribed to this channel and want to stick around for future reads, you consider subscribing. Would love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below, and yeah, also if you want to join our Discord server, our Discord link is also down below as well. We love to have you around. Also take a look at the Otter Spirit discount code that I have down below if you guys are looking for some beautiful high quality jewelry suited for all of your manifestation needs. And I will see you until next time. Bye.